Hey world builders, welcome back to Build Together. This is day 198. Today's prompt is, what is the runner-up from a previous prompt? What does that mean? Well, think of a prompt where it said, what is the most common children's toy? Well, what's the second most common children's toy? Or what is the wealthiest house in your world? Well, what is the second wealthiest house in your world? This is a good excuse to write something again under a certain prompt that used a superlative of some kind. And this comes from the Wanderer in the Discord. So I was inspired by Build Together Day 95, which was who holds the most information about your world, how, and what kind of information. And so I wrote a document called the Leabharchoimeád Archives. Now, the Leabharchoimeád are the Ugadian scribal and recording and historian centric Rugad. So Rugadians generally choose a pursuit in life and they attempt to master that pursuit. And it kind of doesn't matter how long that takes them. They will live their life until they master it, and then they choose a death, and then they go to an afterlife in which they can continue to master something in a way that their current material body cannot keep doing so. Now, Leabharchoimeads are all about recording history, unearthing truths, and extrapolating truths from historical documents or other archaeological evidence, and then organizing and cataloging that information. So the Leabharchoimeád archives are exactly the result of this. They hold immense amounts of information in regards to the Rugad. There's no other race that has as much information about themselves as the Rugadians do. Now, they don't have as much information about general world things, but they have so much about their history. They have this book called the Shanimnica, which is their like recording of the original 50,000 Rugadian names of the first 50,000 created. They have more than 40,000 of these. They have done an excellent job of, after thousands of years of existence, going back and kind of re-getting all of these names. There are almost a million recorded instruction sets for the craft mind. So Rugadians are effectively programmers. You have master craftsmen who have a master scribe that works with them, and the master craftsmen create something in the forge. When it's good enough, when it's as perfect as they can get it, they give it to the scribe, and the scribe has watched the process, and they encode an instruction set to tell the mountain that they live on, which is effectively a mountain scale replicator at this point, which was originally created by the architect. And the mountain will then construct that item to a exacting detail based upon the instruction set that it gives it, based off of 32 different runes that can be organized in different patterns to tell the mountain how to create this thing. The one thing that the Rugad don't really do is actually write down a lot of prose or historical accounts. Only recently was a proper historical account of the Rugadian journey from below the mountain, living in deep home, to the surface really ever done. Before this, it was just all the scattered pieces of information cataloged very well, but never referenced for something else. What is the runner-up from a previous prompt for your world? Thanks for building together.